Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a Coke.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'm Seth A.M.
I am the Vanilla Boy, spelled with an E, not an I. Welcome. We're trying something new today. This is Guys Talk.
We're looking at the TV screen.
We are looking at the TV screen. Hello. We're trying something new today. We actually made up a board game, and it is called Guys Game.
Had that shit prepared.
Oh yeah, I was ready. It's gonna be a good time. We're just gonna play it for you guys, show it off. You guys can chime in if you want.
Get drunk along with us.
Yeah, we're doing a little drinking, getting the vibe going. I don't know if you want to go get that before we
I'm
start.
about to go get
Okay, how do we want to decide who's going first and all that?
We can roll to see who goes first.
Call dibs. Oh wait, do you want me to wait till the camera is?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you want to pull up the TikTok?
Ja, I couldn't do that. We can see whoever is coming in to speak to us. Hello.
Why do you not sound like you're in the mic?
Shit, am I quiet?
You sound like you're not even coming through the mic.
It looks like it's hitting orange when I talk.
Yeah, you're picking up on somebody else's though.
Shit. What about now? What am I speaking too loud?
No, I'm saying like the only way I'm hearing you is through someone else.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Oh fuck! Why is this doing this right now?
Because it can never be easy. Alright, let's check out the guys. We live.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Woohoo, there's one person in here, that's me. Woohoo.
Why the fuck? I blew it.
It's just me.
I blew it.
You messed up?
I forgot.
Dude, what the fuck? I thought we were chill or whatever. Oh, I sound much better.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in here. Days Productions. That's me.
The Scarlet wasn't even on.
Okay, it's the perfect size can.
Oh, fair.
All right.
That's all.
All right. I'm gonna swap the scene to the game board. Welcome.
I don't know. I want to roll first.
Here we
I
are.
just want to see if I. Oh, sorry. That was put there very purposefully. Oh, good luck, boys.
Wow. All right. What a fucking hot roll off the
That's
rip, dude.
interesting.
You can go next. Damn, I hate that this just doesn't show through. Whatever.
So the guys is 1.
Yeah. So wait, I got 7. You got 6.
Yeah.
All right. So Days, then the boy, then Seth A.M.
Am I just
It's
starting or we just
clockwise.
going in?
Yeah.
Raw? All right. By Plaza? Oh, fuck.
Snake guys off the rip, dude.
So I get to pick if I want 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, what are you doing
I don't
right
know,
now,
bro, but I'll go 1 just so that way I can be on my square.
My guy is cheating. He's just gonna roll double 6s and then double 1s. All right.
How,
Fuck, I need to pull this up. Forgot.
Oh, wait.
I forgot.
I'm tripping. I don't have the stream pulled up. Right here. But I feel like we're shadow banned in a weird way. I don't know if it's because it's linked up to your account or what, but it's a kind of
Nah,
particular that not a single person has joined this
It
whole
ain't
time.
my account.
Yeah, I bet. Dude,
4.
my phone percentage is 69.
All right, so he landed on yellow, which is
Holy shit.
Mind, Body, and Bangers.
Okay.
You got card number 4. So
Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. What's your personal version of that conflict? My personal version of discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. What's your personal version of this conflict? I'm trying to understand the question.
like, what's something that you have to choose between
What
wanting now and what you like?
Uh,
Like, if you do this now, it's gonna sacrifice getting what you want most. So you either cut
So-
that out or you fall into that.
What you want in the short term versus what you want in the long
Right.
term. Discipline is choosing the long term. What's a personal version of that? Something you're choosing the long term.
Here recently, it's force feeding myself and having stomach pains a lot of the time. I fucking pound a protein smoothie when I wake up, and then I try to eat like a full-on burger and fries, and then like a whole peanut butter cookie right after that. Like that's what I just did, and that shit hurts.
I think that's a really good one. I definitely think that I've never been able to really eat as much as I want to be able to eat.
You have to eat so much.
Yeah. It
Bro,
takes
for
a
his
lot.
size,
Yeah.
he has to eat like 4,000 calories a day if he wants to gain weight. That's 1,000 more than I'm eating right now, and I have a stomach ache all the fucking time.
It's like people tell me I'm skinny, and I'm like,
Dude, you're not that
it's
skinny.
not that I'm not eating, bro. I eat a lot of food. It's just I'm big.
Yeah, just sustaining yours is like probably 2,800 calories.
He's fucking built different.
So does anybody relate with that?
I personally cannot relate with.
I was relating in that way.
I mean, I guess feeling like that burger I ate today was like the last
Fair.
like 4 bites were like a challenge. So I guess I'm kind of like forcing myself through that.
Fair, I would agree. I mean, it depends. Like, are you like trying to get the same result out of force feeding, or is it like you just don't want to waste food?
I am more so leaning towards like I'm trying to get that kind of result. Like I'm going to the gym regularly, so I want to get bigger. And like if I just eat when you eat, save a few times.
Yeah.
Like I pretty much am.
If I'm just smacking a whole peanut butter cookie.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna eat like that.
Yeah. I get
But
that.
like eating 3 times a day, like big ass meals
Yeah.
to like sustain the amount of stuff I'm burning, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I would relate to that.
How much do I get to move?
1.
Haha.
Man gets an extra space.
I got 2 right there.
Dude, you fit perfectly in that shape. That specific spot.
How are you gonna fit all 3 of us if we all are on the same? Well, I guess you already did at the start.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
kind of overlapping a little bit. All right. Well,
That's you, right? Black Forest Cookie #1 fan. Hello.
we just got to remember
Nice to meet
which
you.
ones we've used.
Uh,
I don't know if somebody wants to write it down.
the first card numbers that we've used. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like we just picked card number 4 for Body and Bangers.
if I had pen
Can you
and paper,
take it off of
Hold
there
on.
somehow, or I don't want you to delete it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only way I can think of is deleting it. Okay.
Make another folder and drag
We're
them
evolved
into it and
animals
just
around
add
here.
them.
We know
Dude,
how
I
to
could
do
do that.
this. All right, 4.
Wait, yeah.
Can you write down M, B, and B?
M, B, and B.
Yeah, Mind, Body, and Bangers.
Oh, okay.
Because we're still gonna have card 4 for the other 3 categories.
Yeah. I'm slowly understanding. Seth was involved way more than I was, but I think Noah was the most involved with this whole process.
Dude, this was almost all Noah as far as actually putting it into here and making the scenes. Shit's crazy.
Yeah. I was a witness to this one. Did you already roll?
No, it's Seth's. Oh wait, it's my turn.
Uh,
Did you get to see my?
What the fuck? Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna pick 2.
All right. Copier. Well, I mean, I guess you didn't copy me technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
the
rolled
boys
double
made it.
snake guys
Yeah,
off the
that's
rip.
Crazy. So for those of you watching, the rule for snake guys is that you get to pick 1 or 2, whatever you want to go. That way you can hit strategically. Like if I rolled snake guys next turn, I would definitely pick 1 so I could roll again. But so I got pixels and power ups. Bink. Whoa! No, go away. Bink.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, and I got card 3. So, which video game character would make the worst roommate?
Funniest or worst character moves forward too. Group vote. Funniest or worst character.
Dude, Pompous.
Oh my god, bro. Pompous.
Honestly, I probably could have picked any one of them.
No one knows what we're talking about though.
True.
I
I could pick like a more versatile character.
Yeah, I mean-
Cortex.
Oh, Cortex has a roommate.
Yeah, bro.
Literally, that Cortex was it was Crash that
Yeah.
came to mind, and then it was Cortex.
Yeah, fuck Cortex,
Cortex
bro.
is
He
pretty
would
bad.
suck as a
And he'd
roommate.
just be over in his bedroom like.
Yes, creating like diabolical fucking.
He's scheming for the
Yes.
next time he can get back at you because you did something he didn't like, but he'll never confront you about it.
Dude,
Oh, Crash.
Cortex is pretty funny. He's a little ridiculous, a little extra.
Dude, funniest or worst character?
As in, like, I get
Is-
to decide? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, it's like you guys.
I would give it funniest.
Fair.
I don't know who would be worse, though.
Dude, I'll take 2 extra spacies. Gib. Gib.
Oh, now you're winning? I take it back.
You know what?
It
It,
wasn't-
actually wasn't that funny at all.
It wasn't even that funny.
All right. It is Chef AM's
Shut-a-doo-da.
turn.
And
Shut-a-doo-da in the house. Damn, you almost rolled it, guys.
5.
Snake guys as well. Oh, I'm just in last place now?
4, 5.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, shit. Mind flex. Dude,
Mind
what
flex.
card is he going to get? Can
Dude,
you
I-
write down
Oh, yeah,
3
yeah.
for P and PU? 11, eh? Drew the last card. All right. Give your inner. Oh, wait. You want to read it? It's your turn.
Dude, give your inner critic a celebrity voice and catchphrase if you can impersonate it. Move forward to my inner critic, a celebrity voice.
A celebrity voice?
So I'd have to impersonate a celebrity, being my inner critic, and impersonate it saying something.
That's tough. I'm like over here thinking I got it. Like, what the hell
Dude.
would I do?
We look so fucking cool on the game board.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many. I just love impersonating characters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who do I choose?
Trump.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
definitely
gosh.
thinking Trump, bro. I was like, all right, I feel
Okay.
like that one's gonna
Fuck,
come out.
bro. Okay. All right, listen up. Listen up. You have got to do something. You got to do something with your life. I'm telling you, everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it. Get somewhere. All right, thank you.
Wait, how does he move forward if I liked it?
If it's just if he could impersonate
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
China.
Alrighty.
Me oh my.
So,
Yeah. 8.
God
Back to
damn.
first. Oh, it's gonna be a video game one. Oh wait, what did I need to write down? Mindflex.
Yeah, Mindflex 11.
Whoa.
All right, back to pixels and power ups. 10.
10.
Oh god, I actually like this one.
What is it? Mash 2 underrated game characters into a dysfunctional.
Unrelated.
Oh,
Like they're not. They're not.
2 unrelated game characters into a dysfunctional buddy cop duo. What's their case? No way, bro. So like I can do like a good cop bad cop deal
Yeah.
with video game characters
They
from
just can't be related.
from 2
characters.
different games.
Yeah. Like you couldn't do Crash and
Hmm.
Cortex.
It's funny because Crash would be one of them. Crash and who would Crash just fucking? What even games do I like, bro?
Dude, Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, Banjo and Kazooie would be funny, but that's 2 characters.
You can make it one of them.
True.
Crash and Banjo.
Crash and Banjo would be crazy, but I think they would relate a lot.
Fair.
Dysfunctional buddy cop duo, like, bro, I'm going with like fucking.
I don't know. I can't think of like any video game right now.
Like, I don't know. I'd go with like what's the dude's name?
Remember what game?
It's Call of Duty. He's like on zombies.
Rick Toffin.
Rick Toffin.
Yeah.
Rick Toffin and like Bowser.
Okay.
Oh my God, dude.
I feel like they would get along.
Or to make it dysfunctional,
Ooh.
maybe it'd be like fucking Yoshi or some shit.
Fucking like Wario and Aku Aku.
Okay.
What
would their case be?
Their case would be. What the fuck would they be discussing? GTA. Someone's going around town stealing vehicles, and they have to sort through that.
They're in GTA.
That's their job.
I think that's real.
Would it come down to it and Wario's the one stealing the cars?
Absolutely.
Dude, there's a modded GTA where this has already happened.
Yeah.
Wario and Aku Aku have never, even in any animation, locked eyes. Like, I can't imagine someone pairing them in anything. Maybe
Just
Uka Uka and Wario. So they're
Yeah,
both like
yeah.
low-key evil. Well, Wario's low-key evil.
Yeah, he's kind of evil.
Uka Uka's just out front evil.
Yeah. But Aku Aku, fucking
What was this number?
goody two shoes. 10.
10. Oh, I already wrote it.
That's.
Wario and Aku Aku.
This is going swimmingly.
Swimmingly.
All right. Show me the money. 8.
That's what I rolled.
Yeah.
Fucking copier, bro.
I'm just
How you gonna
keeping ahead of
roll
you, one.
snake guys? Because I roll snake guys, and then you roll an 8 when I roll an 8.
I miscounted yours, I think. Oh no, because I moved forward. Yeet.
So you're getting
Mind, body, and bangers. We have not got a hot takes and mic breaks yet.
what number?
Why
What number
do
are
I
you
keep
thinking?
doing that?
It kind of looks like we're just like reaching behind the table.
Oh yeah.
All right. Have we done 8 yet? We only
No.
did 4. Okay.
People are gonna be like, "How are they getting that camera angle?"
Show me your playlist and I'll show you your soul. What vibe or era defines your inner soundtrack? Dude, me and David were talking about this the other day. I feel like disco era feels like my vibe.
Fair.
I'm trying to think. What would John Lennon's era be defined as?
I mean, they're
90s?
like,
No, they weren't the 90s, were they?
No, he died in 1980.
like, wait, who'd you say?
John Lennon.
Like 60s, like.
He's psychedelic, kinda.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
got
I'm
a
thinking.
psychedelic vibe going on.
Like I could see myself in the Pink Floyd era.
folk rock.
He's like Englishman though.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be. It's more like American pop.
Fair Western. Well, I guess that's still Western.
Yeah, your vibe is. There's maybe something psychedelic to it,
I just think
I
of
would agree.
dancing.
but
As the
like clubbing.
psychedelic disco.
Psychodisco.
Yeah, I was gonna say either disco music
Discodelic?
or
Dude, discodelic?
Discodelic.
Psychodelicious.
Oh yeah, was that you that said that?
Psychodelicious.
Yeah.
Dude, discodelic's like the coolest genre mashup I've ever heard.
I think disco works. Personally, that's like Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Discodelic is fucking Tame
Or
Impala.
Glass Animals.
Glass Animals is doing something real interesting.
Oh shit! I've made it to the circle.
Oh, and you landed.
What are you doing?
What happened?
My mouse just grabbed us for no reason.
See you later.
It grabbed the actual face cam.
So now it's Seth's turn.
Can we set it up to where it's like stretches our face like Mario?
Yeah. Seth to do this.
It's me. It's me.
All right.
That's a 5.
He's got 5.
I rolled 5.
Wait, is that what you rolled last time?
1, 2, 3,
No, you rolled
He's
6
on
last
yellow. It was all yellow.
time. Oh
Damn, we're
shit.
gonna do all the mind, body, and bangers, bruh. You've already done 4 and you've already done 8. So
Another one.
So what will you do now?
Show me the money. 5.
5. 5, 5,
That's
5.
just obsessed with 5s today. I don't know.
You're not tired. You're uninspired. What's one thing that gets you moving when nothing else works? If someone steals your answer, move forward 2.
So I'm assuming I'll answer.
Oh.
If that would be something that would get them.
Would he answer last then?
No, I feel like it'd be first. I mean, that's like. Do you remember the other day when I was talking about like I want this game to not be like ego driven.
Oh,
Like it's like if you would have genuinely picked the same thing that Seth picks to get you motivated, like just let him have his spaces, like
Yeah, I hear that.
instead of trying to beat him at the game. I don't know.
Fair.
Dude, I'm just going to say coffee
Mm.
inspires me to get out of bed sometimes.
Fair.
Can't
I was
relate.
gonna say light.
Fair
Ooh,
sunlight. That one's good,
I like that answer.
dude. I would agree with that.
Dude, nobody stole my answer.
Yeah, I didn't steal coffee. I mean, I agree with it, but I wouldn't say it's number 1.
When nothing else works.
But I mean, if nothing else works, I don't know. No, light works pretty well, honestly.
Fair. All right, Days.
Oh yeah,
The boys cooking the game.
10, dude.
Man, it's just rolling doubles.
I'm rolling doubles all game.
What the fuck? 1, 2.
Nice. We're on M. All right. Once more. Okay, you've already done 4. You've already done 8. You've already done 5.
Okay.
So on something else.
Numero uno.
1. Okay. No one has ever hated themselves into getting better. Agree or disagree, and why? No one has ever hated themselves into being better. I think hate is sticky. I think hate is usually a projection.
Fair.
Usually. So if you think you're becoming better through hatred, you might actually be
Can you project onto yourself?
yeah, I think you can.
Can you explain that?
Like how you think a situation went.
Even if it didn't go that way?
Even if it didn't go that way, it's possible to project
Fair.
a fantasy
I can see that.
or like an idea of your. It's like denial. It's like you're projecting something, even if it's
Johnny
in
Bravo.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can.
She wants me.
Exactly. You can do it to yourself. Like you can convince yourself of something that's not real and project it onto yourself.
I get that.
But I don't know. I think hatred most of the time it's like spite or resentment. It's like it's coming from somewhere that's not literally not productive. Because if you're 100% hate, if you are only hate, that's only destruction. That's all it is.
So you're just tearing yourself down. There's no way to get better in that.
Yeah, because hatred is just focusing on the lack and focusing on the what's not enough. And
Yeah, what will get better?
yeah, and I don't think it's possible to be better. That's not to say that I've never had hatred towards something and made progress at it.
But it's like you're not going to get better by telling yourself that you're not doing it well.
Yeah, I think it's working against you. I think it's like you're trying to like throw stones at your own glass house.
Has no one ever done it?
See, that's tough because maybe they thought it was hate, but in reality, progress can only happen through love and growing. So maybe they thought it was hate. I don't know. I think hatred is destructive by definition. I don't understand how progress could happen from hate.
Yeah, it's like hatred alone can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess hatred mixed with some things, I'm sure, because it's like
Like
you can hate certain things that you've done. Like
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been bullied into being better at something? Or is it...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that? Do you think that's real, genuine progress? Or do you think maybe if that hatred wasn't there, you would still make that progress? Or maybe you'd even do better if it didn't have hate in it?
Yeah, I don't think that the hate had to be there, especially in that instance. But you do have to, like... If you want to feed into the things that you love about yourself, to grow those things and become better in those areas, you have to starve the parts that you hate about yourself
Mm-hmm.
that are getting in the way and taking up your time and keeping you from focusing on the things you love about yourself. So
Yeah.
the hate is more of identifying something that should be left behind, let go of, because that's not the person that you want to be. If you want to be better,
So is it like you would have to hate those parts of yourself to let them go? Like I feel like unless I was gonna hate it, I'm not gonna like really get rid of it. It's like when I think about like what I was thinking about when you said, have you ever been bullied into? It feels like the conversation that we had about like the coffee cup. It's like just consistently like saying something about it starts to get to the point where it's just like I'm just throwing it in their face. And it's like I don't like that part of myself.
fair.
So it's like I in fact hate it. And I like want to get rid of it. Obviously, like there's some things about that I can utilize in the world, but just differently.
Definitely differently. Like when somebody's trying to use it on you.
Right. Or, dude, what was I going to say? Like, I understand how through that process of me being like that, and then other people like showing me or like explaining different paths to take in that area. It's like, okay, I see where the line is of like, okay, this makes sense to be more adamant about, and this makes more sense to let go of. Like I'm more adamant about things that are affecting me personally.
You've
rather
been
than
talking about that, like us doing our own thing is helping push us all forward. You were just saying that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like I don't have to tell you guys to do that. That's why I keep you around, is because you're the kind of people that want to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, were you hearing at all the video I was watching earlier right before you took a shower?
I don't think so.
I didn't hear anything.
It was
about
very catered to like what this question's asking and just everything we're talking about right here.
Fair.
It's like I'm trying to remember exactly how he worded it because he worded it very powerfully. It's trying to get across the idea that if you're always striving or reaching or like just pouring effort into every little thing that you do, and your mind starts to say things like I need to have, or I want to have, or I literally, the more that you're saying I want and I need, you're separating it from you. You're
Right.
Yeah, you're literally
Telling yourself you don't have it.
yeah, you're coming from a place of lack and from a place of now you're the furthest you are from it is when you say you want it so badly, because now it's just right here instead of right over here. So it's very much about the point it was trying to make is like changing how you think about it. It's like promoting state of being rather than state of effort or state of earning. Like,
Dude.
what were you gonna say?
I feel like that's what Gary Vee preaches.
Fair.
Like the thing I've learned the most from Gary Vee is that time plays its course no matter what, and that you can just exist in the moment.
That's like exactly
Take
what it
and
was saying.
take it as you go. Like it's not so imperative that you get it right this second. It will come if you just keep moving forward and be existent in the world.
It was trying to say a lot of like you're already that.
See, I get that, and the way I would frame that is, you know, like I'm already it's like the conversation that we've had. I'm already a musician. That's never gonna go away. Now,
You're
whether
already a
I'm
successful musician is what it would tell you to say.
fair.
That's what
And
it
it's
would
like-
say.
Like I'm a paid musician.
I'm already rich.
Yeah, it's like that, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
think of what
world
I'm saying.
known.
Yeah.
That's something I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yes, I am capable of that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just not there yet.
Right.
Like it's not like I'm like it's unobtainable because it's so far away from me. I'm like I'm on my way there. I
Yeah.
feel it coming soon. Like I will get there. Like I am that in the future.
Definitely. There's a lot there's a lot about effort that's important, even with everything that guy was saying. But he wasn't trying to preach it as a philosophy. He was trying to preach it as a like a law of nature. He was saying like vibrationally, that's how it works. If you're going to calibrate yourself to the reality that you want to achieve, if you have thought patterns that are already convinced and convictious in the state of I'm already there, I already have everything I need to make this happen. What he was saying is it puts you in line with those frequencies. You start giving out the frequency that you want to receive as if you're already in it. And that he was saying the world organizes around you based on this. As fucking wishy-washy magic bullshit as people say.
Honestly, it's like manifesting. Like what they're talking about is manifesting. But like, I truly believe that energies like react to each other in the world. We can't see it, but we can like project it. And it's like I was talking about our energies in the situation where the guy grabs Seth.
Yeah.
It's like their energy is like this.
Oh, yeah.
And this girl is like walking down the street with her man by themselves, and walking towards them is an energy like this. Because not only are we all, there's three of us, but also we're like just loud and like feeling ourselves and confident.
Open.
And it's like, it's almost impossible for her not to react to that. When I almost like connect our energies by being like, yo, is there any place to dance? And she's reciprocal of that. And he's like, fuck this.
You guys want this?
Yeah, I'd hit it. But I think that like the way I feel about myself visually, like looking in the mirror and be like, damn, it's real hard to look this fucking good. Like that shit I feel like is doing exactly
You're already there.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm telling myself, yeah, I'm sexy as shit. It makes sense that girls want me, and then I go out and girls want me.
Because you're literally in the frequency that's saying it's a state. They kept being big on like the state.
Yeah.
You're in the state of receiving that. Well, in a way, you're giving it because you're the one saying
I'm
it.
like,
yeah, you're projecting it.
Yes, I'm giving that energy off so girls can attach to that and be like,
And
oh,
then- yes, the world's like, oh, he wants to be in that frequency. He's willing to say it. He's willing to be in the frequency. Okay, here's this.
Dude, Russ talked about how he would say all the time that he is just a multi-platinum successful artist, even when he wasn't. He was just saying that
You're already
all the
there.
time. Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm like, that shit's kind of hitting. I'm like,
What do you
okay.
think about that? So, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, okay, is that something that I feel like I should start attuning myself to, even if it's not necessarily true at this very moment, but it could just play in my favor, or is it just like that's kind of bullshit and I should keep going with what I'm doing right now? I don't know.
Fair. I wanted to ask Seth what he thought about it. About the already being there.
I was like thinking about different areas where I do or don't think of it that way.
Fair.
Because definitely I think of myself as already a graphic designer, a singer, a musician, an artist, a painter, a photographer, a videographer, an editor,
Actor.
a visionary, actor. I think I have a lot of talent and skill and knowledge. I think I have everything I need, all the tools.
Fair.
But I feel like I'm in like a fucking a mansion maze.
Fair.
Oh, that's crazy.
Very relevant.
Yeah, very relevant.
It's like I gotta find all the right tools and put them all together to find the fucking door
The
number.
right rooms.
Yeah, door number 46 is somewhere, you know.
Door number
Fair.
46 is the fame and fortune.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Nobody
Nobody listening to this probably understands, but.
Cry me a river. So there. Sorry, not to stick on this for too long. I just remember you saying like keeping it open is like a main point of the game.
But there are certain things that I don't think of myself that way. Like, I don't think of myself as being, like, financially secure,
Fair.
mainly.
Yeah, you can't like spend like you're financially secure just because you're believing in it.
Yeah, I'm like worried about money.
Do you think? Sorry,
No, you're good.
I was just gonna
I
touch
love-
on that
I,
point.
I
real
already
quick.
know what I'm gonna say.
I don't have an ashtray.
So you're good. Oh, I got you.
Do you think that it's more so things like not physical? Like
To hold
you're
that
not
behavior?
like you're not rich
Oh,
because you don't have money.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say that. It's not even believable
Right.
unless you're just completely 100% delusional, and you can do that to yourself. Which is, if you can do that and manifest rich, do it.
Like I am very fortunate and I have a richness in a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I am not like financially rich.
But it's like your graphic design isn't going to get stunted because you're already like, I'm really good at this.
Absolutely.
I know I have vision. I know I have the ability to make art. I know I have.
I don't even think people can use ChatGPT the way I do.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, you're asking
agree.
very particular aimed questions.
It's like
I think I have an eye for what it's doing wrong and how to fix it.
You also catch what it's doing right and capitalize on it.
Yeah.
It threw a duffel bag in there. And you're like, all right, dope. Let's keep playing with the duffel bag.
Yeah.
dude, I took a lot of watching you interact with for Gwen and Luna.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny because a lot of the things that you've been doing have been changing stuff that I'm doing. It's like I was watching him change the hues on Gwen, and it's like now I've done that in a music video that people haven't seen yet. So get ready for that because that shit's gonna be fucking fire.
Easter egg.
I'm good.
I'm gonna hit one more time.
Also, Gwen and Luna, they wear clothes. I
Yo.
sell those clothes.
Yo.
Check them out. Instagram, 3 a.m. works.
Very original, vibrant designs.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like it.
Glowing mushrooms, and it's like you're gonna look hot.
Facts.
This is clothes for the
My
club.
type wears what Luna wears. So.
This is clothes for when you're bar hopping. This is clothes
Dude,
for
I'd hit
when
both.
you're going to a party.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be mad about Gwen at all.
You could wear this to go to the skate park. You could wear this to go to a concert.
skating
you
rink.
could wear this to go.
True.
You're gonna look hot as fuck in this. You're gonna feel good in this. It's comfortable.
And people are probably gonna talk to you about it.
Yeah, you're gonna like the design. You're gonna feel like it fits your vibe.
What
Check
the
it out.
fuck? Did you hear
It's
that?
the ice cube melting. It was like dipping down.
On that video, because I got a lot of fucking insights from that video. Oh, what?
Yeah, I just wanted to say one more thing. About the game board, the cards, the text, like all the info that I got from it has like been from watching you guys talk to ChatGPT and understanding like how it operates. Like I'm like, it's like you were talking about the duffel bag thing, and you're like, okay, let's roll with that. I'm like, it gives me that, like, mind, body, and bangers. I'm like, yes, keep that. Like, I love that title.
Mind
like,
flex.
yeah, it's like shit like that. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I think a big thing that it was trying to communicate is like, and it was really speaking to me because I mean, this is just my fucking mind at this stage of my life. But it's talking about projecting onto your future self, like all you're thinking about is your future self. And then what's crazy, because there's a polarity to it, because if all you're thinking about is your future self, simultaneously, for me, all I'm thinking about is my past self.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is I'm comparing my present self to my past self, saying I won't ever be able to achieve this ideal future self because of the past. So while trying to be the future, I'm more incessantly worried about what I've done in the past.
What you hate.
What I hate. So what it does is it trips me up. It makes me more paranoid. It makes me think about things more like comparatively. Like the ideal version of myself would have done that. You didn't do that. You're like this guy, the guy that always fucked up. You're a fuck up. And it's like,
do you think it makes you feel more incapable?
definitely, because it blinds you.
Dude,
I feel that.
Are you a fuck up?
No.
What if you are?
I mean, I have fucked up.
It's
Does
like
that signify being a fuck up?
No,
People
definitely
that are
not.
fucked up?
No.
It's like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've fucked up. And I felt dumb. And I felt guilty. And it's,
Dude,
I mean, I made the decisions I made.
Same.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like anybody can feel like a fuck up because everybody's fucked up, felt stupid, felt embarrassed. Like,
To be a fuck up is to be a human being.
yeah, and also,
Definitely.
Perfect sense.
and it moves you forward.
Yeah,
You're willing to look at it.
it's definitely not like, instead of letting them like define you, and it's like it's more than defining, because you let it define you and then you like label it.
Right.
You're like, okay, I am these past fuck ups. Okay, so now they're fuck ups. It's like I am a fuck up,
Yeah.
and then you start operating in that headspace.
Is it possible to never be a fuck up but just always be someone who is learning.
That's definitely it's reframing. What you just did was
Right.
reframing.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like hating yourself. Being a fuck up is telling yourself that you're terrible.
Yes.
And if you tell yourself that you were just learning, because every human being has to grow and go through age. Like if you're just learning, everybody learns, and that's a good thing. We teach that in school.
Yeah, and you have to be really open to learn too, because you can't
Right.
just say like, "Oh, well, no, I know exactly how that went, and I'm not going to change because I was doing the right thing the whole time anyway." Like that's not going to do shit for you. But I've been inside that too. What did you guys just say about your financial situation? That seemed to be like where you disagreed the most. Like I don't remember exactly.
No, it's not even that I disagree. I'm saying that's the area where I don't do it.
And
Oh.
I wasn't disagreeing with Seth. I was like, what if it's not so physical? Like,
Yeah.
You're attaching it to money, and it's like, are you rich?
Okay.
And it's like,
So
you
if I-
said you're rich in talent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you're not. You're just not rich in
I'm
money.
rich in like friendship,
Yeah, you're not rich in the standards of society of being like.
financially.
Yeah,
rich.
like-
So if someone asked you about your financial situation, what would you say? What is your opinion on your financial situation? That's the question.
I want more money.
You want.
Yeah.
So it's like a chase, which is fine. I mean, I understand. Like,
I'm trying to find a way to reframe that. I guess.
What if it was
In a
like
way that makes sense where I'm saying I am already financially where I want to be.
I feel like this still
I have
feels like
everything it
chase,
takes to make the money I want to make.
but I'm on my way to financial freedom or
this is
whatever.
how that's pretty close to what I've been doing. I'm trying to talk. I'm like, financial situation, regardless, that's the one I've given the least amount of time to.
Fair.
But like other things, I do shit like this. If someone asked me about my financial situation and I wanted to stick to like the right wording, I would say, I am open and looking for opportunities to make an abundance of money. I have what it takes to make that happen, and I'm actively looking for it.
Yeah.
I agree with those statements. I think even in my actions, that actually is resoundingly true.
I
I
agree.
totally agree. I think you've been the best about that.
I was gonna say I feel like that goes into literally being like existent in the moment.
Yes.
You're on a journey. You know you're on the journey. You see where it's going. You're just getting there. It's like you're not that right this second, but you are going there. Like, and you see it.
The whole video is about challenging might not be the right word, but that's how I took it. Your awareness. Because whenever you're lost in the future or the past and getting lost in the negative self-talk or however you're wording things, if it's eating you alive, it's a question of your awareness, and it's a question of coming back to reality and where you are and what you really have and framing it to the best of your abilities for a positive outcome.
I agree.
Yeah, that video was fucking nuts.
Dude, I agreed, so you get to move forward 2 spaces.
Hey! 35 minutes later.
Fucking damn it.
Why'd you
Why
call-
would it grab all of those? Just give me days. Just give me days.
Just give me
Thank
days,
you.
please.
All right. It's me. I'm going to go make another drink real quick.
Fair. Well, I'm vibing.
Yeah, I feel like that was a really good
Dude, would you be able to possibly do me a favor and give me a little bit, please? Just like one shot worth and then the rest of that juice. Ugh. You know, that's like a psychological thing, too, is reframing. Have you ever heard that term?
Reframing, yeah.
That's literally all it is. It's just your self-talk and how you describe the outside world.
Dude, what do you guys think of the game so far?
I like the game. The guy's game. I think it takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's like introspective.
yeah. But you're also like doing something extra as well. Like,
Yeah, you're playing a game on top of it.
yeah.
I would say people that will understand this game are really going to appreciate it.
I feel that. You want water in it?
Please.
I'm impatient and excited for a time where I feel secure financially.
Fair.
I fuck with that.
I'm doing everything that I can to secure myself as a fitness trainer in the near future.
Hell yeah. Dude, we should get you some shirts.
Oh shit. Days training.
Yeah, like you wear it.
Training days.
Wait, how many days should they?
Thank you.
Stick with it to build the habit, or is it like 90 days
90 days would be cool.
or 99 days or something?
I'd probably do 45 days. Because apparently, 21 days is how long it takes to build a habit.
So you do just a little over double.
I'd do 35 so that way they can have rest days and still probably hit that.
Fair. I get that.
So if I did 45 days,
I'd probably hit a whole month.
yeah, they probably hit about 27, 28 days or something.
A sun with a clock.
Oh, yeah.
This people should have to pay to watch this.
Yeah. This should be on fucking Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't remember whose turn it is. Is it you?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh
I thought he was.
shit.
I think it's me, but I thought you were about to elaborate on the clock. I didn't know if you were.
Dude,
Oh,
just
It looked like you were cooking.
a sun with a just 45 days.
I think that's a great idea.
45 days challenge.
Dude, I think I could really play with that name.
I agree. I think that's fire.
Coach Days. That would be cool.
All right, get out of here, motherfucker. Come on.
Blah, 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 blah.
8.
8.
Nah, that's how many I go.
Oh.
Bro, you've got to be joking me.
What?
I landed on yellow.
Damn, bro. We're
We
really
even
doing,
like spaced them out unevenly.
We're doing
like,
every fucking
yeah,
one,
like,
bro.
I just don't understand. All right, I don't even know why I fucking took it off the screen, but here we go. Another mind, body, and bangers.
Hell yeah.
What number? Have we done 7?
No.
Well, we're about to.
Finna.
Hard times create strong people. What's a challenge that made you who you are?
No way, bro. Look what 5 spaces does.
Yeah, of course it does. And it's really ironic because I'm about to say, I would say a challenge that's made me who I am is cutting people out of my life.
Damn.
I think the amount of people that I've had to cut out so that I can keep being my true self and moving forward in the direction I want to go is like the hardest thing I've had to do in life, like consistently.
Dude, so you're about to not be able to move forward in the direction you want to go.
Right.
Even right now.
Yeah, I'm about to be
because-
going in circles.
It's funny that that's a yellow space and that particularly says move forward 5 spaces. So if they land on that yellow.
Well, no, it's because it's random. You're just drawing a card. It's not that space is that question. We're just drawing.
he's
cards.
rolling.
Yeah, I'm rolling a randomizer to pick.
Yeah, this
the
got
card.
randomly
Oh,
linked
fair,
together.
Yeah, so my fate is to go in
Oh.
circles.
The fact that there's a yellow
Damn.
space there and then a yellow card that puts you forward
True.
5 spaces.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about
was
that.
mainly what
That's
I
the
was
only
saying.
card that does that.
Yeah, and then of course it goes
Like,
to the fucking.
Yeah, like,
First
come on,
try.
I
bro.
gotta piss, bro.
But yeah,
All right.
well, I suppose I'm here now again. Oh, here it goes again. I need to. Oh, I didn't take this shit off the fucking screen. Y'all better pay me for all this action I'm getting. 3. Man is also on going in circles.
Orange.
We don't have cards for that.
So I don't draw a card.
Unless we want to just make it like,
Owie.
dude, you can just pick a card. We haven't done any of the fucking hot takes and mic breaks. It's up to you.
We could do the hot takes and mic breaks.
Oh shit, this is like one of my favorites. I think that card's so hard.
The card goes hard.
Numero 6.
Man was a bard.
True.
Debate. Should people clap when the plane lands? I think people should clap more often in general. I think people should applaud each other.
Give each other their flowers.
Celebrate each other's victories and each other's performances, even those small ones and big ones. Yeah, it's this guy's day-to-day job. He does this every single fucking day, but it's still
Maybe
a
more than
performance. Yeah, he's like putting a touch on it that you don't even understand, that you could never do because you're not
What a
him.
question.
So, yeah, I think people should clap when the plane lands. People should clap when dinner arrives at the table. People should clap when their husband walks in the front door. Like, let's just applaud life and applaud people making it to the end of their journey. And hell yeah.
I'm on that wave.
Hell yeah, I got people to agree. So I get to
Yeah,
be-
I agree with that.
I feel like I would just be a hater if I disagreed with that.
yeah, you don't get to win against that.
Yeah.
He said applaud life?
I can't promise I'll participate, but
All right, Days.
wait, did anybody write down?
Oh, it was number 6 for hot takes and mic breaks. Is that what it was? Hot takes and mic break.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I put. It's almost an HTML, but it's not. Is it
Yeah.
HTML?
HTML.
It's not cool
Oh,
enough.
yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Ugh. Guys, snake guys. Oh.
First, not double.
See? Dude, I'm on this guy's side.
Oh shit! A mind flex.
Mind flex, okay?
Let me do this.
I'm scared of what I'm going to
and
get.
this. I hope it makes you move forward one. Numero 2. Wait, have we done 2? We have not done 2.
Invent a self-help book. Invent a self-help book with the dumbest title possible, but it still works. You're not a fuck-up.
I fuck with that.
If someone would
It's
buy it
pretty relevant.
ironically,
Or unironically.
if someone would buy it ironically or unironically,
Like it would be.
or you're a fuck-up.
it's like
You're a fuck-up would be the ironic one.
On fucking up.
Yeah.
I like I'm fucking up. Would be unironic, but ironic would be you're a fuck-up.
Dude, I think I'm trying to think of. There's like a billboard that we just recently saw that like does something stupid. It's like the Uranus shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like come get fudge at Uranus. It's
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know the like picture riddles or the like word riddles where it'll be like
like pee on red backwards.
yeah like I feel and then a line and then world and it's like or the world is like I feel
blank?
on top of the world, you
Mm.
know, like it's on top
Oh
of
yeah.
So it'd just be like the book is just a white blank cover and it's like a box and fuck is just all the way at the top.
You're a fuck up.
Fuck up.
Oh, yeah. And that would be like the fucking...
It's like a tiny little word and it
Yeah.
points at the fuck and it's like you're a fuck.
That's
up.
how fucking Blueprints would have done that shit.
Yeah.
I would buy that. I would buy the fuck up book.
Yeah, you're a fuck up would be ironic.
Yeah.
You're not a fuck up would be unironic. Nice.
Wow.
Didn't get stuck.
Yeah, he thinks he's
running
so
in
fucking cool
circles.
because I've moved more spaces than him, but I'm not farther on the board than
I'm
him.
not running in circles like you.
Bro, how's the view?
Dude, it's pretty chill.
You're
weren't
to
talking
me,
to me.
bro.
Yeah, you weren't talking to me.
I'm the one in the first. Bro.
No, I'm the one.
But I'm on your space.
Dude, it's me now. 7.
Seven.
7.
Well, however, you're still behind me.
We just said 777.
Seven.
All right. Pixels. All options have been rolled. The fuck? Why do I have prevent rerolls on? What do you think this is?
Playing a game here.
Yeah,
3?
don't they know? We haven't done 3 on this, have we?
Pixels and
Power-ups.
power-ups.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yes, we have.
Ba, 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 ba.
Just kidding. 9.
Ba, 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 ba.
Have we done 9?
No.
Yeet. Take a relaxing game and turn it into a horror experience. How?
If it freaks someone out or makes them laugh. Take a relaxing game and turn it into a horror experience.
Dude, the first thing I thought of was Animal Crossing.
That's crazy. I
And
also
there's a
thought of
zombie apocalypse on the island that you're on.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, I don't know enough about Animal Crossing, though,
I feel like you would love it, bro.
to
but
flesh it out.
You think it's too boring, but I feel like
It
you
just
like
looks so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Nintendo, I don't know. Like, the colorful, fucking innocent.
Like, I feel like I'd be brain dead playing the game. Like, it wouldn't, like... Does it have, like, a whole backstory to it?
Dude, Luke fucking loved it. Shank loved it.
It's like micromanaging.
Kinda. Yeah, I think
It's
from
like,
what
I
I
don't
know
really
of
fuck
it,
with games like that.
you can, like, create your own little animals and name them, and they can be
Fair.
yours. And
Do they fight?
I bet you could make them fight.
You can make animals fight. Animals
Do you know anything about Animal Crossing?
You can't really fight.
It's lame.
Okay, maybe not then.
What's the fun in that?
It's more of a like social game.
But if it was
Yeah.
a zombie apocalypse,
It's like
Yeah.
decorating your house.
Right, it's like kind of like Minecraft-esque, but not as fun.
yeah,
No, there's no mobs you can battle with.
Yeah, like there's no threat to my life.
you have
That's-
animals to raise and crops to grow.
But
There's
yeah,
a store that the items change every day, and you can make your house bigger, and you can decorate your house with matching items.
See, that's
and
cute.
you can get items from villagers, and you can trade items, and you can do tasks to get money. And
okay, so there's like a shovel in the game, right?
Yeah,
What kind of other tools are we talking here?
a
An
fucking
axe.
slingshot.
An axe and a slingshot.
Slingshot.
So it's a zombie
Um,
apocalypse in Animal Crossing, but none of the items
a
changed.
net.
So you still have slingshots.
Yeah, you
and
only have
you-
slingshot
You have a
and a
net.
net and like a shovel.
They use like
and, like-
acorns with their. Is that gonna kill a fucking?
You better hope so.
hit it in the eye, maybe.
You can subdue one zombie with a net,
Those villagers
and
are
then
fucked.
it's just broken after that. Like you don't keep it.
Those villagers are too innocent for a zombie apocalypse, bro.
Dude, the net
just
is
saying.
for zombie birds or something.
Like your pet birds.
Like zombie butterflies, because you have to
Mm.
you can catch butterflies, and you can catch fish, and you can catch like insects, but all of them are like zombies. Zombie
Do
insects.
you use them to like fight? Like the villager zombies.
You can eat them to get like a zombie power up without becoming a zombie.
Is this like the Adventure Time zombie episode? I feel like it'd be
The-
very similar.
Dude, what are they? They're like
Aren't
turn
they
into-
zombies?
Do they turn into candy though? They like turn into something like it's not a zombie. but
Vampire?
I think there is at least an episode where that happens.
It's like the very first episode of Adventure Time. They're doing the party.
Yeah, and then they're like biting people and they're turning into like something like.
Don't they turn into like candy?
They're
or
like puking up
I
something
think
green.
So, like candy zombies.
Fair.
But yeah, that was the one I would.
Dude, I laughed a little bit, bro, at the beginning. I
Dude,
mean,
you're not allowed to laugh.
Well, if you fucking move
That
forward,
was-
then I had to fucking.
I better not move forward 5 again. I'll tell you that.
I hope you do.
Dude, eating a zombie cricket so you can get like jumping powers.
You get the jumping powers of a zombie.
Yeah.
Is it Seth's turn or my turn?
Seth,
Okay.
Chef AM, up to the plate.
Crickets already eat each other, so
Gross. Godori.
They're basically zombies. to begin with.
9.
Oh shit! I'm not even on TikTok, bro.
3, 4,
What the fuck?
6, 7, Another one.
Girl, give me that pixels and power ups.
Nice.
8.
Nice.
Have we done 8?
8. Yes. Well, we did 8 on MBB,
Pixels and power ups.
not on Pixels
Done
Power
3,
Ups.
10.
Turn your worst habit into a video game power up. What's it called? And what does it do? If the group wants to use it, move forward too. If not, stay put. You.
Turn your worst habit into a video game power up? What's it called and what does it do? Okay.
So, I can. So the power is ADHD hyperfocus.
Okay.
And so basically, like, you're immune to intimidate because you can't even pay attention to what they're saying.
Okay.
and you're like twice as accurate on your fucking attack rolls.
Just because you're locked in.
Yeah, you're straight up locked in,
But when-
hyper focused. Nothing else can penetrate your focus.
Not even people needing help or
Yeah.
you can't do anything other than focus on what you're focusing.
Yeah.
You're like locked in. I would try that.
Dude, it'd be like you got to take the big pros with the big cons.
Was it like
kinda
Coke?
shit.
Yeah, and your whatever you're focused on, like the character you're focused on changes every turn.
Oh shit! Like, cause you can't keep focused on just one.
Yeah, it'll switch on you like announced.
I fuck with that.
I would try it. As long as it wasn't addictive.
I mean,
It's addictive.
it's not
man.
Coke, dude.
I might not try it if it's addictive.
It's just ADHD.
Is it my turn?
Did I hit that pink?
I got that. I had to do doubles.
Not another double.
8.
1, 2, 3.
I won yellow again? What?
Lello.
Hello.
Mind,
So we've
body,
done
and
done
bangers.
4, 8, 5, 1, 7.
Well, you just said 4. You just said 4. 10.
I have not done 10. Okay.
I
10.
fucking love this quote, dude.
Art is how we declare. Oh wait, how we decorate space. Music is how we decorate time. What's one sound that brings you peace? If it's someone else's safe sound, fucking the sound of water falling, like a shower, like
Rain.
like rain, like a waterfall, like something with water, like a sink on water and
Just
move,
running
just running.
or dripping.
Or dripping or falling, just if it's making a sound and water's making it, I usually like it.
Dripping drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, maybe not dripping actually. Drip it like one
it's
droplet.
It's like
It's like doink, doink, doink.
yeah, it's like annoying, bro.
I
don't know.
would agree.
But like running water, like a
A
waterfall.
lot of water, like a faucet, shower, a bathtub faucet. Fucking, I like that sound.
I like fans.
Fans are cool. They kind of remind me of running water a little bit. It's like a shower running.
I do like water running.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, I just don't know if it would be like literally the go, but it just says one sound. Because I was gonna say, bro, like, uninterrupted like music. Like if it's just like in my ears, I can't hear anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Fair.
Shit brings me a lot of like centering and peace, I think.
Fair. I would say that's what water does for me.
Fair.
Water helps me like I guess the best thing relax.
Like I couldn't fall asleep to water running.
I could totally fall asleep to water. Like a rain.
I say I couldn't, but it's just harder. I
Does
guess.
rain not help?
No.
Rain makes it worse.
It's like any kind of stimulating sound makes it hard for me to go to sleep.
That's insane.
Like I don't even sleep with music. The fan I'm like getting used to just because it's like either that or I'm just suffering in
Yeah,
the
and
sweat.
I'm
like,
hot. Yeah.
so
Dude,
like
if
that.
it's raining outside, it's like it makes it easier for me to fall asleep.
I would say it doesn't bother me so much anymore.
Mm.
But like as a child, bro, like when my attention span is just like on 10 at all
Water
times,
is just like grabbing you.
it's like I could not like if it was storming, I'm just up.
Just 'cause it's sound, like loud.
Yeah. It's just something to focus on, think about.
That's
my mind
crazy,
spinning.
bro.
Yeah, I like the fan especially because it drowns out other things.
I totally agree with that.
Dude, also, so my dad would listen to the radio going to sleep every night.
Mm.
You just
And-
gave me a crazy memory.
And my mom one time was like, you're not going to go to sleep with the TV on because you're going to start getting used to that, and then you're going to have the TV on to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, that makes sense.
You gave me a crazy memory, bro. Do you have any more? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Dude, me and Taylor growing up, my sister, she bitched and moaned about the fan because I think hers broke. And Taylor was willing to put up a bigger fuss so Taylor would win. So Taylor would get my fan. Yeah. So I had this little radio speaker that could go to like radios, and I would go to a station that didn't have anything, and it was just
static,
And
bro.
I'd be like, all right, fuck this bitch. I'm going to sleep with this. Like, and it would freak my sister out. It scared her.
That's so
And I got in
fucking
trouble
funny.
for that, and I was told to turn it off. Because my sister was terrified of sleeping when I would turn it to the static. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I did it in spite.
Of course,
I was like, fuck
but
this bitch. I'll go to static. I'll sleep with that. I'll turn it all the way
Yeah.
up. Fuck her.
I feel that.
And then, of course, she was terrified of it. She's like, I don't like that sound.
Anything to cause you distress.
Yep. Love you, Taylor.
What would David do if he was sleep deprived?
yeah.
How do I?
Let's see if I could get under his skin like
This
that.
is funny. And then she wonders why I called her Triple T all the time when she hated it.
All right. Missed that. Wait, was that Dave's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because you rolled the fucking doubles because you're
Always.
so cool.
Did you roll a double? Yep.
I rolled the same
The
exact double
same.
as you. That's twice now.
Yeah, why are you?
Or 3
Why are you
times.
following my lead, bro?
Dude, I just know that
Copying
you're
me.
obviously doing something right.
Dude lands on the fucking.
5, 6,
That would've
7,
been funny.
8. I landed on MySpace.
What
Finally.
is,
not to be confused with the
JT?
social media, huh?
JT owns MySpace, or he
Dude,
did.
Fuck that guy.
Um,
He's not me.
Oh.
I own
Hot takes
I own
from
MySpace. I'm manifesting it now. 10.
And Mike breaks.
What's something you could rant about for 5 minutes straight with no prep? Fucking either the music industry being corrupt or society being, I'm trying to think of a better word because the first thing that came to mind was brain dead, but it's not that. Like what?
Brainwashed.
Yes. Yeah. Being able to talk about people just being like unaware of the things that are going on right in front of them because we're willing to just like unplug and just like accept.
Their own like unconscious habits.
Yes. Maybe it's so. Do you think it would be more the unconscious rather than like people not
The unconscious for sure.
like people's unconscious is what I would talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And you would rant about it?
I could probably rant about that for 5 minutes without prep.
What would
If-
you rant about?
Social media. Am I giving categories, or you want me to like?
What would be like the biggest things that you would rant about?
I would definitely rant about people being on social media unhealthily, being inactive, conforming to, like, bro, just pitiful versions of censorship. It's like not being willing to say certain words because it might like affect somebody.
Or they might get in trouble in some type of way.
Right, like they're gonna get TikTok banned. It's like I don't want to be on a social media like curve of like we have to watch every single thing that we fucking say, because if we don't, we're not allowed to be on there, and then nobody will know what's going on. That feels like suppression. The less they can let people say, the less they can say about them. So they just get away with it. And it's like the more and more we conform to that, the easier and easier it is to just keep lowering the list of things that we're allowed to say.
Inch by inch.
Yeah, it's just an overtime battle. Like they know what they're doing. They've been doing this. The internet's been doing this from
Feminization.
Yeah, it's like it's capitalizing on people not willing to stand up for themselves because a lot of people are scared, or a lot of people are in denial, so they're not even like looking at it. They're like, whatever. Like it's like my mom saying that's just how the world is. It's like, no, we as a collective decide like what the world is like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what human beings are. We've created this world that we're living in. Like, we made society, we made buildings, we made businesses, we made capitalism, we made democracy, we made whatever the fuck it is that we have going on in our fucking lives. We made it up. So we're allowed to be the ones to change it.
And we have changed it before.
Right.
Plenty.
That's the only way we've gotten here. The only reason that we have all the technology we have and the currency system that we have and the ability to connect with everyone and, like, all this shit is, like, because we're changing. We're doing things differently. It's like if we would have just stayed horse and buggy for the rest of fucking time.
Horse and buggy.
Like, there's no way we're getting around the way that we're getting around right now. Like, there's just no way.
Right.
It's not possible. And
Semis is just like 50 horses.
Right, bro. I'm like, how do we not see that yet? How do we not understand? Like, and it's because every time that you are born under somebody that is in a spot where they are under the spell, it just keeps going and going and going, and that's how they have it built. It's like, teach your kids this, so they can teach their kids this, so they can teach their kids this, so that they can teach their kids this. It's like it just keeps it going. So, and then it becomes a larger
Feminism
group.
started in the 60s.
It's like, dude, okay, think about that. Okay, let's say they have 500 people on the feminism wave.
Then
Yeah, when it starts.
in 1960.
Yeah, I don't know how
I think it's
I don't know how big it was
1960.
actually, but I'm just saying for
You're
example.
probably right, honestly.
So it's like 500 people. They're not all women. They're not all men. Those people are going to connect with each other. They're going to fuck. They're going to have kids. Those kids are now born into that. Those kids are going to go out in the world and press those behaviors, or they're going to hide from them. One of the two. But it's going to get bigger because now more people are involved. Now it's not just this generation. It's this generation too.
Because
They're going to meet people.
It.
Yeah, they're going to meet people. They're going to get them involved. They're going to make kids. Then they're going to teach them. And then it's just like it keeps going like this until now it's what it is today where fucking it feels like
Johnny Bravo gets fucking bricks dumped on him and
Right, or like-
smacked and
I'm just thinking about like dude, I saw this Charlie Kirk clip today and he was debating with some guy comes in. Do you guys know what DEI is?
no
Yeah.
drug.
No, it's like so DEI for example is like this air company has to have so many black pilots to be inclusive.
Oh, okay.
And Charlie Kirk's point is like, that doesn't make any sense. Why do we want somebody flying the plane because they're black instead of they're just a really good pilot? And this kid was probably like a little bit younger than I am. And he was like, I don't think you understand DEI. He's like, no, dude, you literally don't understand DEI. He's like, how does it not make sense to have more inclusive hiring ability or whatever the fuck word he uses? I'm not saying this word for word, but this is the gist of it. And then Charlie Kirk was like, why do we let Asian people in the NBA? And he was like, because they're better than most people. And he's like, exactly. It has nothing to do with their skin color. They're just better at basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
DEI is about their skin color, being inclusive. And it's like, why do I want somebody flying my plane that is just included, not the best pilot in the sky?
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with
And
you.
people really defend that shit. They really believe that makes sense.
It's like the Oscars. Remember with the Oscars?
Yes,
yeah, they're
bro.
like saying you have to have this many non-white participants in.
How does that make sense? And it's like, I understand maybe the grounds of that were justified. Like it's like,
how
dude,
it started?
yeah, like I'm sure most movies were heavily white.
I'm sure.
And it's like there are black people that can act. There are Asian people that can act. There are women that can act. Like there are people that can act of any whatever.
wherever you're from.
But at first it was being very stunted because we were in a time period of like that shit wasn't flying with
Yeah.
society. But now we're not there anymore. But we're still fighting that fight for some reason. I don't understand that.
What fight?
The fight of like everybody has to be included.
Oh, okay.
And it's
okay.
like getting to the point where it's like shifting the whole other way where it's like, okay,
111.
sexualities and skin color and all of this stuff are just getting blown way out of proportion because everybody wants to stand so hard on points that may not even be healthy for moving forward because we're dividing ourselves more and more and more.
Me and Seth would always say it's pillars.
Yeah, it's like now it's not just being black, it's being black and trans. So now there's another step past being a black person to
Black
being
and
like so
gay.
individual. Yeah, it's like, why does that stuff matter? Was that 5 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's just tricky territory, bro. Me and Seth
I get that.
Me and Seth have had like 10 discussions about that exact topic.
I want any black trans person to be just as capable of becoming of proving their skill as the best pilot.
Right.
I agree with that.
Like, I can't hate on that.
I want to see super successful black trans people and Asian trans people and straight white cis people and all the people. I want to be successful, and I want them to be able to follow their purpose, whatever they love doing. There are people who can't be pilots because they don't have. I couldn't be a pilot at certain degrees because I have hindered eyesight.
Dude, did you know that you just couldn't be... Oh, wait, I think you were there for this, but you just can't be a fighter pilot, but you can be a commercial pilot?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's even limits to that, but
Fair.
either way, I could never be a fighter pilot.
True.
So, that's a limitation I would have to accept if being a fighter pilot was really what I wanted to do. Thankfully, it's not. But that would really suck if it was. That would suck, but I would still be a pilot. I would be whatever pilot I could be.
Yeah, I mean, if you want your dreams to come true, I get that.
And I should be allowed to be. And maybe they'd let me be a pilot, and I'd be so good at being a pilot that maybe I'd just get past the boundary of you have to have certain eyesight, because maybe I'd just be better than
Fair.
even people that have perfect eyesight. Who
Fair.
knows? I mean, we have to be open. We have to be like, okay.
Dude, that's what I think it is. It's like being open is important. But when you set boundaries on, like, they have to have this amount of this kind of person, it's like, that is not being open. That's the opposite.
Yeah, that's closed.
You're shutting off an amount of people that could be potentially better than the people that you're trying to force into that position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone whose passion is being well known rather than being the best pilot.
Yes.
They should go
I
be
don't
an
know whose turn it
actor.
is.
Well, I don't get a forward space because y'all wanted to hear it.
Wait, move if they don't want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
But that's fine.
That's crazy. Oh, dude, who's in first, bro? That's crazy.
Dude, I can't wait for you to have to go back spaces. God, fuck this guy, bro.
Yeah.
It's your turn, chef.
It's me.
Your turn.
Let me cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook. It's
Seven.
Seven.
It's a
He
seven.
rolled a 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mind flex.
Mind flex. All we've done so far is 2.
We've only done one mind flex.
I think so.
I thought we did another one.
We might have. Maybe I missed one.
Was it 6?
6. Let's find out.
Nope. Wasn't it?
So we
All
haven't,
right,
we haven't
well-
done 6 yet?
Nope.
All right.
What
We're
about
gonna do
9? Ugh.
What's a core memory you have that feels oddly cinematic? If someone says that explains a lot, move forward too.
I'm not going to say that just to sabotage you.
I'll forget what it said and then say it by accident.
A core memory.
I already have one for me, which is funny, but I didn't
Same.
get it. But if I ever get this one, whenever we're playing, I'll know what to say.
Dude, I wish I understood how to get music on stream so that people could, like, queue up songs while they're hanging out. So it kind of, like, would be playing in the background, kind of filling dead space.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Dude, I think my entire first grade year is just cinematic in my mind.
How come?
Like, I remember I had, like, a brand new pair of pants for school.
He was stunned.
I remember the pants. I was like, yeah, these pants.
I love these pants.
And then
6-year-old
I remember, like, dude, that year was just crazy. I think I had, like, my first girlfriend.
Oh, shit. Same.
And just, like, that was my favorite cafeteria. And we had
Did you have a different cafeteria after
Do you remember your
first grade?
teacher's name?
yeah.
Wait, yeah, to who?
Wait, I went to second grade with that cafeteria. Second
Oh,
grade
okay.
was like first grade sequel.
Okay.
First grade, part 2.
Different teacher. What did you say?
Do you remember your teacher's name?
Mrs. Rondis.
Dude,
Mrs. Rhombus.
I have a challenge. Whoever can name their kindergarten teacher the furthest amount of years forward wins.
Mrs. Love. Mrs.
furthest-
Rondis. Mrs. McKenzie.
You know what I'm asking?
I'm confused.
If you can go from kindergarten to
name all my teachers
yeah, but
all
they
the
have
way
to be
up.
consecutive. If you don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
third
yeah.
grade, you can't go to fourth.
I feel you. Dude, whoever gets this gets to move 2 spaces.
Damn, bro.
Fuck it up. You can't remember your
My third grade teacher was like fucking Edna Mode, bro. It was like
Wait, what do you mean?
she looked like Edna Mode. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said she was in a mode.
Who was
like, what
this
kind of
lady?
mode was she in?
I did not like her that much. If she had her good times, she had her bad times.
What about grades that have block scheduling?
What the fuck is block scheduling?
Like you do certain teachers and then you rotate. It's like when you start having classes.
Did you have a homeroom?
Yeah.
You gotta remember your homeroom teacher.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
Yeah, I remember my homeroom teachers. I remember. I think I might
remember
win this
fourth
one.
Grade?
You don't remember fourth
I
grade?
do.
Oh, who?
But you don't remember third grade?
Fucking
Do you not
Mrs.
remember third?
Mrs. Pierce, Mrs. Eagles, Mrs.
Mrs. Eagles.
Yeah.
That's funny. I had a
Can't
Mrs.
remember
Eagles
sixth grade.
Oh.
for
Can you not
math.
remember third grade?
Sixth grade was a bad bitch, bro.
I
Hell
never had a
yeah.
bad bitch
Can't
teacher.
Dude,
remember
my
her
French
name,
teacher
though.
was a bad bitch.
I never
Can't
had
remember
one.
her name though. I remember what she looked like.
Dude, Mrs. Philhauer was kind of cute too.
I don't know. I pulled a Lil Wayne.
Dude, Mrs. Guffey. I had a different teacher, and then a teacher came in, like, later on. Was that year? Dude, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Mrs. Guffey, Mrs. Breyer, Mrs. Hart. It was my 4th grade teacher.
Dude, I'm winning this shit. I'm over here recollecting.
Dude, I had Mrs. Guffey again.
Oh, okay.
I had her twice. She went from kindergarten to 4th grade.
Damn.
And then I had block scheduling. Mr. Miller was my homeroom teacher. Dude, I had this kid in my grade. His name was Nick Kennedy. He was kind of slow, but he was fucking funny, bro. He would just, I don't know. He didn't have like a lot of social like skill.
Your teacher?
No, this kid in my class.
Oh.
But he was in my homeroom, and like he was, I don't know, dude.
Fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally and metaphorically, but
Oh.
6th grade, my homeroom was Mrs. Gould, which is the chick that told me nobody from Lincoln ever makes it.
Damn.
7th grade, it was
Dude, you gotta slow down, bro. You can't beat me here. I'm like, this is where I'm stopping.
it was somebody else, and then like after the 2nd week, my teacher changed, and it was Mrs. Irvin.
Okay.
And then 8th grade, my homeroom teacher was.
Dude, I'm really struggling with 8th grade right now. I'm really trying to remember.
My homeroom teacher was Mrs. Philhauer
Damn.
for 8th grade, I think.
I cannot remember 8th
I feel
grade,
like that's not
bro.
right, bro. I feel like she was 7th grade.
What
Dude,
the fuck
who
was
were-
my 8th grade homeroom teacher?
I don't even remember all the teachers I had in 8th grade.
I remember a lot of them, but I cannot remember which one was my
I'm
homeroom.
trying to, my math teacher, her name is escaping me. I feel like she was my homeroom teacher. I don't know. Yeah, 7th grade's the best I got. I think.
7th is where I got. So it's Mrs. Givens, which is my kindergarten. Mrs. Brown is 1st grade. Miss
Dude, my French teacher's name was Miss Brown.
Really?
Mhm.
Miss Oliver is 3rd grade. Fourth grade, I think, was Miss Lacey. Fifth grade was Mr. Hazacoster.
What the fuck?
There was a Mrs. Hazacoster who was going to be my teacher next year, but,
Oh,
I
okay.
moved schools and had Miss Foray, which would probably be the closest thing to a hot teacher that I had,
Nice.
was Miss Foray. But I can't remember 8th grade. Can we each move forward one?
Yeah, I'll take splitting it.
Because I cannot remember 8th grade.
Who the fuck was my homeroom teacher in middle school? Mr. He was also the
Mr.
art
Cole was my 7th.
Dude, Mr. Coleman was my art teacher.
Okay. Wait, is it my turn?
No, I thought you just.
No, I didn't go.
Oh no, wait, that was Seth.
teacher. It was crazy. I can't remember.
My turn.
I think I'm at the most disadvantage here.
Technically.
It's been the longest.
5.
It's just crazy. I can't believe I can't remember.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm glad you guys heard that straight on the mic.
I'm at 5.
Mr.
2. Is this one space?
I think so. I can't tell.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Pixels and power-ups.
Ooh. Dude, David's almost there, but he has to land on the guy space.
So we've done 8, 9, 3, and 10.
Not 7 though.
Not 7. All right.
Was it for real?
Debate. What's the most overrated game of all time? If someone gets genuinely upset, move forward 3.
Yeah, I thought that shit was funny.
The most overrated game of all time.
Dude, can I make this?
I'm guessing this has to be a game that I just never got. Oh, this is going to be so unfair if I say that. It would not be fair if I said that.
Why? Because it's true?
Because I
or-
never really played it.
Would somebody get genuinely upset?
Skyrim.
Bro.
I never gave it a true shot, so it's
Yeah,
not fair.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with that argument. Thank you for giving me that out. Because I was going to be upset.
Fair. I mean, Skyrim, like, the only reason I can say... I mean, I tried playing it twice, but now I like Baldur's Gate, and I would say the same reasons that I like Baldur's Gate is why I would probably like Skyrim.
I think that if you played Skyrim with the mindset of, like, I don't know how you were going into games before Baldur's Gate and, like, how we've been playing, but, like, I think Skyrim has a lot of aspects that give you a lot of ability to be like, this is how I'm going to make my guy.
Yeah.
Dude, and Bethesda's really good at that. Well, they used to be. But Fallout games, for a while, up until I think 4, had a charisma modifier. So it's like, bro, if, like, people viewed you as evil, word would get around and people would start treating you like an evil person. If they knew you as, like, a paragon of hope, they would start treating you as, like, a hero. Like, and then certain places wouldn't fuck with you if you were, like, too goody two-shoes.
Yeah.
And certain places wouldn't fuck you, vice versa. Like,
Okay, if I'm saying a game that I actually tried and just didn't understand, I would say Dark Souls.
fair.
I actually tried Dark Souls, like, a few times. It's difficult. Maybe I would like it more now, but overall, the type of game that it is, I usually don't enjoy that much. So I would say
Fair.
that would be, like, my actual answer, is Dark Souls. I don't know if that irritates anybody.
I'm not really as hurt as by that one.
Skyrim made more sense because I really haven't really tried it in the past, like, 8 years.
Fair.
But
I think,
Dark Souls.
I've played Dark Souls never. I've played
Dude, we could.
I've played Elden Ring
You have played Elden Ring?
twice,
I've never played that game.
and I'd say if you're saying it's overrated, it's a skill issue.
You can't beat it because you're bad.
Yeah.
But also there are parts of it about it that's overrated.
I think
Respect that
and
answer.
and that's a skill issue on my part.
so. I played
This first statement stands true.
I've
That was
played
retarded.
a lot of Dark Souls 3.
That was the one that I played the most.
Yeah, I've only played Dark Souls 2 like once. Like the other ones I've never really touched, but that one I would play like Shank a lot. But like it is like specific mechanics that have to be so like on point.
That's why it's so difficult, right?
It's not a casual game. It's just not. Like you can't just casually play this game. Like you have to be like in it.
It's a difficult game.
And what I liked about Dark Souls 3 was that you could play it co-op. I think having someone there getting fucked up just as much as you are makes it a more fun experience.
I never played a co-op.
It's-
I think if we all played it, I bet we would
3
have a
people
good
can
time.
play?
You can like invite souls in, and people can invade you. So it's like, dude, people will be fuckers, bro. They'll like wait for you for like a really like shitty spot, like after you're probably gonna lose a lot of health, and they'll just come out of nowhere and just fucking ruin you.
We're talking about Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Okay, Dark Souls is gameplay wise very similar to Smash Bros.
I mean, yeah.
Very
It's very-
specific frame by frame
Yeah,
rhythm,
it's particular.
dodging.
Stamina.
You're invincible for certain frames.
Right.
Like, and so you have to
Very
go with
timing.
yeah. So you have
Yes.
to go with the rhythm of what they're doing and get into their flow. Dodge at the right seconds. Hit when you can hit, and then be out of the way by the time they're swinging again.
Damn.
And that takes like fighting the boss to understand how they move multiple times, and then the biggest thing about Dark Souls that is like the hardest thing is that at a certain point you probably have to farm unless you're playing damn near perfect, because you lose like the XP that you gain from killing things just goes away if you die, and you don't get back to that point and pick it up, it'll just go away. So you could have like 20,000 souls to upgrade yourself with, and if you die again, you just don't get it back.
Damn.
You can't upgrade until like the campfire or whatever.
Yeah, like you have to like get to a certain, like, dude, even the tutorial is just a bitch to get through in
Damn.
Dark Souls 3. Like,
Well, fair
but-
enough.
yeah.
That's fucking lame. That's my pick.
But yeah, it's like fighting a boss on that's like fighting Noah in Smash Bros.
Oh my god, with DK. Pac-Man is the only character I have
Bro.
that's like can keep up
I
with most
hate
characters.
fighting your Pac-Man, bro. It's so
Pac-Man's a bitch.
stupid.
Pac-Man's a bitch.
Dude, if I was gonna pick a most overrated game, it'd be Call of Duty.
Oh.
Oh damn!
Even
yeah.
like some old school ones?
Well, that's the thing. It's like to the point where it is so overrated at this point.
The fact that they have successfully sold the same video game
Oh my
with different
god,
skins
dude.
on it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And it's like people still defend it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, you know, I would understand if they were being like super creative, which they have a couple times, and people just shut that shit down real
Yeah,
quick.
nobody even liked it.
Yeah, it was like when they were like running on walls and shit like that. Everybody was like, "Fuck that shit, bro. Get that shit out
I
of here."
fucking loved that.
I thought it was kind of cool, but at the same time, I was like, "This is not Modern Warfare 2. This is dumb."
Yeah,
Black Ops 2 was reskinned Black Ops 1 with not as cool maps. Black Ops 3
I respect that take.
Black Ops 3 was even more reskinned Black Ops 1, but you run on the fucking walls and there's fucking devices and shit and they're cool.
Yeah, I think that Black Ops is getting away with making too much money to have to care.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's like if they put out a game, people are gonna buy it. It does not matter what it is. They will buy it and justify it,
Yeah.
and then be like, they might hate it after that. They might lose more fan base, but they can just keep doing it. They'll do it next year, and then maybe less people will buy it, but people will still buy it.
Definitely.
And it's like,
They
I
have
don't,
a fan base.
I don't understand how they get away with that. 2K is the same.
Dude,
Madden is the same.
I almost said a 2K or like a FIFA game.
Yeah, bro. It's like I hopped off that train because I was like, this is fucking stupid. It got more and more pay to win, and that's what, like, that's why I hated the Black Ops series multiplayer. Like, I still played it. I
Even
enjoyed
Black Ops
it.
1?
Yeah,
Oh,
but this
wow.
is why. It's because you don't really have to work for anything.
What do you mean?
You get money, you buy stuff.
Oh.
You're allowed to buy online currency to get more stuff. In Modern Warfare 2, that was not a thing.
Fair.
You had to grind every single gun. You had to grind every single skin that you wanted. It was like you had to put the effort in to get it.
There was a money amount thing on Black Ops 1. I remember that.
And it's like, yeah, as soon as they went that route, it's like that's where microtransactions just fucking went ballistic. It was like, oh, you can just make people pay money to get better at the game so they feel better about it, so they'll keep playing it. Like, wow, you can just do that? Fuck yeah.
You feel like COD started that movement?
I feel like it was a big part of that.
COD was a big part of it.
Yeah. I feel like games that
GTA 5
require
kind of.
skill should not be something that someone else can have a better thing than you if they just have more money.
GTA 5.
They-
Kind of.
Motherfuckers would just be riding around in tanks, and you just got to build from the ground up because they're just willing to buy the shark card and just get everything right off
Clash
the
of Clans.
Yeah, it's like, how is that fair? Like, why are we in a competitive standpoint?
Pay to win.
GTA's not so much competitive. It is kind of, it's like an ego thing almost. Cause
Yeah,
you're
people
like,
will
you're
kill
trying
each
to,
other.
Yeah, you're trying to be the gangster, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to be the one with all the shit. But, like, Call of Duty specifically, it's like, whose aim's better? Who can use the right guns the right way? And it's like, if you can buy this really fucking broken gun, how is that fair to me? I don't have the money, but I have the skill to use said broken gun against you. but I don't-
You should have every bit of access to that gun that
Right.
they have.
Or I should have to work for it.
Right.
Like, I guess
again.
that's the same. It's like that's the access. It's like if I was willing to put the amount of time that they were and do the things that they were doing, then I would have access to that gun too. But it's like no, it's just I just need to spend money on this game to get that. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think skins are cool.
I think that's where microtransactions are allowed.
Yeah.
I think people can put out, and if people want to buy that shit, go ahead. Like I
Support
don't
that. That's
I
like
don't-
buying art, damn
right.
near. It's
I
like,
don't fund into that on games that I don't like. Like I was holding firm on that for Overwatch for a long time, and in fact, it got to the point where it's like you can finally gain currency to get the battle pass. That's the only time I'll buy the battle pass. I will not spend money on that game because they got so lazy. Like I don't want to fund that. I want to play this game, but I do not want to fund them further. Which even playing it is funding it. But yeah, it's just like that's the route we're going. I just don't appreciate it as a avid gamer. That's why games like Blueprints just fucking get me off, bro. I'm like, oh my god, these people are not just this AAA title game that everybody fucking knows about and everybody's spending all this money on and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, these people were just passionate about what they were making. They made it really in-depth. They made it really creative. Like, you can tell by playing the game that they cared about it.
dude, I didn't pay a dime for fucking
True.
Blueprints.
It's like they're willing to put it on Game Pass. I just wonder, bro. I don't know how that shit works. Because I'm like, is it a strategy for games to pay to be on Game Pass so that people will be like, I'll play this and then I'll buy it?
Maybe.
I've done that with, I did that with Hades,
I think it works probably most of the time.
but it's like, I'm not in a position to buy. Like, dude, if I had money, I would buy Blueprints. I would just be like, I need these people to keep making games.
Yeah.
Like, I want to buy their game. I want to support them. But it's like, are they making anything off of me playing it for hours and hours and hours on end on Game Pass? Or is it just like Xbox is getting money out the fucking wazoo for people playing Game Pass?
Right.
Quit it.
Is that you, David?
I had to piss. No.
Yeah. Because you said Skyrim.
Was that me?
Yeah, 'cause you fucking
Damn, that was a long time. All right, fair
piece
enough.
of shit. You think you just fucking
Yeah, I
call
thought I
Skyrim.
could just go again. Maybe I could win from this. I have to roll a 5 or I don't win.
Dude, if only you would have drew the fucking move 5 spaces card.
So what happens? Do you have to wait till you roll a snake, guys? Or do you
Uh,
go back to the spot that you didn't
I think-
roll the 5 from?
You have to roll into the winning space or you can't move, right?
Yeah, I think. Or no. We said you have to roll into the winning space, or you have to go back one of the die. You get to pick
Whichever
which
one you.
but
Okay.
you have to go back that
And
many
that's only
spaces.
if you roll past the space.
Yes.
All right.
I rolled 9.
Damn.
Big stepper.
Yeah, honestly.
6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, I got red again. Okay.
Dude, stop fucking following yourself. Or
Dude,
whatever.
I'm the one.
Yeah, whatever. That's why I keep getting yellow.
8. Have we done 8?
No.
All right. You know,
Juno?
hot takes and mic breaks.
Taruda.
What's one thing people pretend to enjoy but secretly hate? If everyone agrees, move forward to working a 9 to 5.
Okay. What about the people that say they hate it but they do it anyway?
Yeah, I mean those people are feeding into that for sure.
Fair. Would you say they enjoy it though when they say that?
I would say unless it's a 9 to 5 and your passion, you're probably not really enjoying it.
You're just pretending.
Yeah, you're literally in denial about being at that job. So you're like, yeah, I love it here.
I mean, I definitely agree with that in a lot of ways.
Like, I would say I loved it at Bear Burger at first,
Yeah.
but then after like months of working there, I was like, this is the same shit every time.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think people really enjoy that shit because it's not really them. I feel like it's not their
And
passion.
they're
It's
just
not
adapting to what society is expecting of them.
that, and also they're just scared. I mean, we've
To see
talked
what
about-
happens if they don't do that.
Right, we've talked about this multiple times. Like, people don't want to quit their jobs for the fear of not being able to eat or live or whatever. And it's like, dude, once you have kids, you have a whole other responsibility. Like, you do so many things you just don't enjoy at that point in life. And that's where I feel like, bro, I feel like I can't say for sure, but I feel like a lot of my life I was told by adults, like, you just got to do things you don't like to do.
Oh, yeah, I was told that.
And it's like,
Being an adult sucks.
yes,
They're
that is true.
projecting.
I still think it's true. I think you have to do things that you don't like all the time. But you have to do them with a purpose. Like, just working at Red Lobster for the rest of your life would not have been like, oh, dude, you were just doing something that you had to do even though you didn't like it. It's like, you don't have to keep doing that.
Are the people saying that to you like majorly successful?
No.
So they're telling you like they know the right way to go because maybe they do know the right way to go. And maybe they feel like it's just a bunch of hard stuff they don't want to have to do, and that's the reason they're not doing it. And so they're just saying it to you because they're like, yeah, if you want to have this stuff that you're talking about that you want that I could never even have because it's way too hard, you're going to have to do really hard shit you don't want to do.
Fair. I could see that. I feel like a lot of the time they're like talking about, like, my biggest problem with it is it feels like the hard shit that they have to do is either one, self-inflicted, or two, really not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that, like, I don't think people are like, all right, as a collective group so that we can all get farther in life, let's all quit our job and like be hungry and like that's not the hard shit they're talking about. They're talking about like having to get up at 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about like having to be behind a desk for 8 hours.
Wear
I'm
your
like,
uniform when you don't want to wear it.
right.
Get up
and
early.
Cut your hair how you don't want it. And
I'm like, that shit's not hard. You could just not do that.
it's so easy. It's so easy. You could just do exactly what you're told to do.
Right.
You don't have to even think about what you have to do. You just have to memorize exactly what you're told to do.
I think people sometimes get brainwashed in that and they think that's really what they want. I think Domino's is really good at doing that to people. I think they're really good at convincing people that,
They find teenagers. They're
yeah,
predators.
right, this is what you want to do for the rest of your life because look at me.
Dude, I think you ought to move forward 2 spaces.
Dude, I'll move forward 2 spaces.
Is it your turn? Oh, shit.
4.
Foe. Hey, he's on yellow.
Yeet. And me and Days tied.
It's not fair.
No, he's on pink.
Oh.
Again. Mind flex. What?
We've done 9 and 2.
6. I think. I didn't put the card on there.
If your brain had a do not disturb sign, what would it say? If someone says they need that or a laugh, move forward 2. If my brain had a do not disturb sign,
What would it say?
it would say, who cares?
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Thanks.
No!
Dude, why are you trying to break everything?
I'm just ruining it.
All the time.
I thought I could handle this, but I just can't. Who asked?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm gonna roll a 5 and win right here.
Okay. You heard it here first,
Check
chat.
this out. Damn it.
I would have been real upset.
So I'm gonna move back 1.
All right.
Do I have to still like go?
I feel like. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with being a skip.
Man doesn't want to do any more cards. I like moving back. Man doesn't want
Uh.
he doesn't want to do any more cards.
I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine.
Nah, I'm okay.
Wait, what's the question?
He was asking, should he have to do a yellow card because he got moved back, or should he
No.
just skip?
You already fucking did your card,
Motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, remember when you were like ahead of me or whatever, like for 10 seconds?
2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see it. Shut.
Seth better not roll a 1, 2, 3. He better not roll a 7.
8,
Hey, so he has to go back.
3, 4, 5. No,
Wait, is
he.
it 8? Did he just win? Are you for real?
My guy rolled the. Yeah, he rolled the thing.
Damn, he did.
I'm the guy!
Hey, nice.
Do you have any anything to say, champ?
Yeah. This is your victory speech.
I want to thank my mom and my family and my friends.
What'd you think, God?
So humble. God?
Thank you to a God that may or may not exist.
You want to smoke a cone for this God?
Well, listen, God made guns.
Yeah.
God made beer.
Yeah.
One's for drinking.
Okay.
One's for deer.
Oh my God.
God made Jesus.
Yeah, he did.
Facts.
God made fishing.
Okay.
But God did not make me
Oh.
an honest Christian.
Oh shit. That. You heard
Damn,
it
he
here, folks.
had me until the end there.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's what the winner had to say.
Victory speech. Done perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, do we have any finishing comments? Is this just it? Are we just over? Or are
Do
we
I have
just
to run
done
a lap?
forever? For victory lap.
A glass of milk or something.
Honestly,
There's no final 2 cents.
I enjoyed my time.
What'd you think about the game?
I thought it was cool.
I loved that. That was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I had fun. I think the
Yeah.
amount of time was very relevant.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting it to last way longer, and the fact that it finished up the way that it did,
It moves along.
yeah.
I will say, if you know anybody that likes to dress in pretty clothes, I sell them. So
True.
If you know anybody that wants personal training,
if you wanna buy an item for your girlfriend that you think she's gonna look good in, take her to a party, take her out dancing, take her out whatever,
I know.
buy it from me, and
3 a.m. works.
you'll love it,
Ugh.
and she'll love it. And then you can also go get training from David, and you can bring your girl along, and he can train her too.
I will train you. I don't know if you'll want to do that, but I will train your girlfriend.
Well, he's very hands off with your girlfriend.
For now. Once I start learning form, I might be showing him how it's done. But if you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, man or a woman.
This is the guy.
Or a woman.
This is the guy that you need right here.
Right here.
He'll give you the 45 days challenge.
If you want
45 days
If
challenge.
you want a bigger butt, bigger glutes, that's what my mom wants.
He's really hands on with
Yeah,
that. Well, not with his
very-
mom.
I mean, not with my mom, but
Well, I'm the guyest guy of all today. So.
I suppose
We're
Seth
smoking
AM
for your
is
dub.
the guy.
Celebratory
He
smoke
is the
sesh.
guy.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Thanks for everything.
Thanks,
yeah.
everybody.
Thanks for playing. I
Come-
enjoyed that.
Come to
It's
know.
already rolled. What the
I
fuck?
packed two
That's
because I was like,
crazy.
I'm just gonna
Come
count
to
both
Noah's
of these.
show.
Yeah. Hey, if you're in the Toledo area, come out to Frankie's, I think is what it's called, on May 8th. I'll be opening for Dizzy Wright. Shit's gonna be lit. I'm gonna be performing a lot of cool things that I've never really performed before, so I'm excited.
I'm gonna weigh 10 more pounds next time you see me.
Facts. Seth AM will be up on stage performing as well. But yeah, it's gonna be lit. We're gonna make lots of fans.
Dude, can we listen to music?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching,
Days Productions.
dude. Can we Dude, get right in the camera. Get right in the camera. Maybe not that close. We need light.
That's my constipated. Wait, was that too close?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Me eating an apple be
All
like.
right. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. This was fun. I'm the Vanilla Boy, spelled with an E, not an I.
Seth A.M.
I already said my